Hey guys, time to be going over the exotic uh raid slash dungeon tier list. I think I don't know, I just used basic exotic tier list and picked out all of the raid exotics. I'm pretty sure hopefully I got all of them. But if I don't, I'll probably figure it out along the way, hopefully. I'm only counting raid and dungeon ones. And like if it's a quest exotic from a dungeon, I'm also counting it. So I mean, honestly, I don't have all of these, but I have most of them, and I think I can pretty confidently know which ones are good. So let's get into it. The Euphony from I don't have this one. I spent six I spent 6 hours on the Verity encounter with me and a couple people I know. One of them knew what to do, and we still didn't beat it. So it's a good weapon. I'm gonna put it. It's either top of A or S. It's a great sustained DPS weapon, right? And it pairs really well with Warlock, or Strand Warlock. I don't know if it's S tier. Well, it could be either. I'm gonna put it A tier for now. I might change it later, but I'm gonna put it A tier, just because it's just usually you want like a good heavy linear, because a special linear is not really good at great single target damage. I don't. I'm usually with my special weapon. I like to have like a burst weapon, like a Lost Signal or something like that. So this is really good against bosses, but I would say it's a little worse in like normal content without a boss. G-Horn is S tier. Not just because it's a good weapon, but because Hazen's Vengeance from Vogue is so amazing right now. And basically, whenever legendary rockets are good, Gjallarhorn is good. And legendary rockets are in one of the most broken states they've ever been in. So that's definitely S tier. By the way, this is from Grasp of Avarice. Hierarchy of Needs. I have this one. I love it, but it's not very good. I want it to be good so very bad because it's such a cool looking. Let me pull it up. See, I'm not gonna pull it up because I don't want to sit through this entire loading screen. But it's such a cool looking weapon. I just wish it was good. It's not terrible. Don't get me wrong. It's not like a weapon you can't use. It's either C or B. Honestly, it has potential, right? The only problem is his whole gimmick relies on staying out in the same place and just shooting through a ring, which on most encounters you don't really want to do. Like he's good in normal like PvE like nightfalls and stuff, but in a raid encounter you usually want to be moving around because usually you have to do a mechanic or something during the actual encounter. So usually you can't be standing still the entire time unless you're on ad clear, and it is good for ad clear. Don't get me wrong. But it's just, I don't know. I hope it gets buffed because I truly love it. It's such a cool weapon, and I love bows. They're probably my favorite archetype in the game. It's just not super great right now. Ooh. I have it. I don't know what the fuck is this called. Shit, why don't I remember? I literally have it. Buried Bloodline, yes. I don't have the catalyst. It's really good. It can get you Devour on every class. But I don't know. I usually play like Prismatic just because it's really good right now. So I don't really need it too much. But honestly, I'm gonna put it top of A because basically a rocket sidearm, so it's good already. Um, but it's even better because you can get Devour, you can heal, you can do pretty good damage, and it just pairs so well with basically every class because Devour is just insanely broken. So you can play like a Solar Warlock build and still get Devour. He can be like it can be insane. Honestly, I'm gonna put it high A. I don't have the catalyst, so I'm not 100 sure how much better that makes it. It could bring it to S tier. I just don't use it very often because I'm not a fan of this weapon too much. I just like using different rocket sidearms instead. But it is a great weapon. It's like Wither Horde. I don't use it very often, but when I do, it's really good. Ooh, and I want this weapon so bad, but I can't bring myself to do Ron, man. I First of all, its acronym is fucking Ron, and also I swear, people who run Root of Nightmares are the worst people ever. Like I've done three LFGs for it, and LFGs are toxic, but all three of them we've wiped on once on like an encounter, and Everybody left besides one person. And like, I never understood people who do that, but I don't have it. I know it's pretty good though. I'm gonna put it like here, maybe here. I don't know. Every time I use it, I see somebody use it. It's so cool and so good. I'm gonna put it low A. Honestly, I don't really know 100% sure where to put it, but I want it so bad. It's so cool. It's so cool, dude. It's one of the coolest raid exotics there is, man. Its design is just so cool. Nav, I got this recently with the Red of the Nine quest. It's not that great. Its whole thing was like the grapple melee titan, but that kind of what is this? Okay. But honestly, that kind of fell off. Still good, but I'm not actually sure where to put this. I don't maybe like this. Think about putting Hurricane needs here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm not 100% sure with the nav. I haven't used it too much. I got it, tried it. It did like not very good damage, and honestly, it just doesn't seem that great. Like it might be good for like some weird strand build. Honestly, it can be a support weapon, but it's not that good. Like if I want to run a good kinetic support, I'll use Lumina, not a trace rifle. I don't really see the point running it. Maybe that's just me though. Ooh, Necrochasm. It's actually really good. I'm gonna put it low A. It kind of sucked for a while, but slowly it's been getting buffed, and it's actually kind of amazing. I don't have it because, dude, Crota's End hurts me. Like I was trying to run it because I have the quest, right? I've been trying to get the essence, and I was on Urt, and nobody grabs the chalice. Oh my god! So me and like three people are basically soloing this encounter because half the team's on ad player, so it's not too bad. I'm the last one to take the chalice, of course. So I need somebody on ad player to take the chalice for me, so I can enlighten to kill the last wizard. So all three other people, or two, three, I think three, were around me who could have taken it. Nobody took it. I was like, take the fucking chalice. For like, this happened like six encounters straight, and I couldn't. I was already really tired that day, and I was already kind of annoyed. And honestly, I just left. I felt bad leaving. Like, dude, that was rough. But Necrochasm's good. You have to run Crota's End, which is a little less good. Touch of Malice. I love this weapon. It's from one of my favorite raids, King's Fall. It's actually such a good raid. Oryx is one of my favorite encounters just because of the scale of it. It really does feel like a final. It's like Riven. When you're going down, you see all like the whole entirety of Riven. It's the scale of the actual boss fight is crazy. It's actually such a good raid, but it kind of sucks. I'm gonna put it like D. Yeah, is it really D? I love this weapon, but it sucks. It sucks so bad. Like I think it would be so much better if it just wasn't a scout rifle. Make it like imagine a linear that could shoot infinitely. Like a linear that could shoot infinitely with, but it would just damage you a lot. Now, of course, they would have to tune it. That sounds kind of OP, but why? If you want to shoot a lot, don't you wouldn't use a scout rifle? It's so bad, and it makes me so sad because it's one of my it's the second it's the first exotic I got. I got this, and because I ran Vog a lot, and I never got. I did get Vex Mythoclast after a while, but I tried to try this raid, and I got like second attempt, and it was so cool. It was my first raid exotic. But it's so bad. And it has the whole blight thing it does. That's not very good either. I'm gonna have to put it in D, and it makes me so sad because it's so cool. I wish they could just change it out of a scout rifle because scout rifles are already not very good, especially in like normal content. And in GMs, when you're supposed to be trying to stay alive more than actually just doing a bunch of damage, you might use a scout, but not one that kills you because they already pretty much one shot you in GMs. Now, and if you're slightly low health, they're definitely gonna one shot you. I'm gonna put it D tier. Makes me sad. 1K. I have insane luck at getting 1K. I have beat Riven four times because I really got everything from that raid, like after my fourth time. And out of the four times, I've gotten 1K three times. It's like for some reason I have the craziest luck with getting this weapon, and there's literally no point in getting it more than once. I didn't even know you could until I got it like three times. It's not bad anymore, but it suffers from the same problem Dragon's Breath does. I don't actually know where this is in this list, but Dragon's Breath, it's good solo, but it's bad in a group because you can't have multiple people running either of these weapons, 1K or Dragon's Breath. The Scorch Stone doesn't stack, so you just do so, or the Ignition Stone stack. So you just do so much less damage the more people using it. And honestly, it hurts the viability of the weapon. Because especially it's like solar grenade spam builds are pretty prevalent and all this come back. Plus it's just it's pretty much the same as Dragon's Breath, but Dragon's Breath is better because it's like a Wither Horde. You shoot it and then you wait till you can shoot it again while shooting other weapons. And it does make me a little sad because it's such a cool looking weapon. I think it needs a catalyst or something. Like, I don't know, a catalyst that can actually give it use. It's definitely better now. They keep buffing it. But like maybe here, I don't know, maybe C or B. I feel bad. I don't know. I want to put it low C or high C because I don't really see the purpose in using it. It's cool. It's not very good. And I don't know. I just need something because I just its whole gimmick kind of is cool looking. That sucks. I don't know, man. I wish they could do something with it. Ooh, Vex. It's actually really good. I'm gonna put it like yeah. I think it's slightly better than Necrochasm. Maybe conditionals like here actually. I don't know. Most of these are interchangeable. But honestly, I'm feeling like Vex is better than Necrochasm. Because Necrochasm is a kinetic, of course. And honestly, I'm not that big fan of just kinetic weapons. Because they don't really synergize with your subclass. And both these weapons are very good. But the Vex is basically is a linear and an auto rifle, of course. So it can just chunk down mini bosses way faster, and it may not be as good as ad clear as Necrochasm, but it's still I think honestly it's slightly better overall. And plus it compares Rain of Fire pretty well. And honestly, I like it quite a lot. It's the second rate exotic I got, and it kind of sucked for a while, and then it was really good, and then it kind of sucked, and then it was really good. I don't know. It's the problem is it's super good in PvP like always, so it's really good to balance for PvE. At least it's not. They just decide they want to buff things universally instead of just in certain game modes. Collective. I've run Vow a lot, and I still don't have this, but I hear it's actually kind of good. So I'm gonna put it high B, maybe low A actually. I don't know. I mean, I hear it's actually pretty good. It's just the site really sucks. It takes up like half your screen, and it makes me mad just looking at it because Roke, the final boss, whose whole thing is he has a glaive, gives you a pulse rifle. He gives you his glaive too. It's one of a weapon, but it's terrible. In my opinion, this should have been a legendary weapon, and the glaive should have been the exotic. Think about how cool it would be to have his glaive. That's so cool. They didn't for some reason. It was such an one too. Because glaive kind of suck nowadays. And they don't suck. They're not as bad as they used to be. But think how cool it would be to have his glaive, and it could probably do some cool shit. I could shoot a fucking laser. Okay, they probably wouldn't make it shoot the laser that he does. But you get my point. It would be really cool. So mad. But I'm gonna put it low B or high B. Sorry. How much more is left? So that's kind of a lot. Xeno, which I honestly did not realize was a dungeon exotic until I googled how to get it because I kind of wanted it. And apparently you get it from Pit of Heresy, the dungeon on the moon, not Duality, the other one. I've never run it. I hear it's so easy though. I hear it's like probably the easiest dungeon besides Shattered Throne. I'm gonna put it like here. It's actually good. I know people really only use it for oracles in VoG, especially since the VoG weapons are broken now. But it actually has like a lot of value in just being great at killing mini bosses. So like if you're running an encounter, like a lot of ones in Crota, where you're like trying to kill so many mini bosses with like the knights and the wizards, or you're running like Verities, where you have to kill for some reason 8,000 fucking knights. Oh my god, it was so miserable. You had to, I haven't even beat that encounter yet. I spent like 5 hours or something like that in it with a group of people trying to figure it out. And we got to like the second part, but I don't know, man. It's been rough, and I wish I had this so I could fucking kill those knights slightly faster. But honestly, what is this? Okay, whatever. But Xeno is I don't actually know where to put it It's really good. It could be S tier sometimes. It could be F tier. It just depends on the encounter. Like if there's a lot of mini bosses you have to kill, it's great. But if there's like none, then it's not really great at like DPS. It's good at single target damage, but not really DPS as much. Eyes of Tomorrow. I actually have no clue. I run Deep Stone Crypto before, but honestly, like all the other weapons are so good in that raid. You're not really looking for the exotic. Like you're looking for like Bequest or like Succession or like the shotgun. I always forget the name of that. Could never get a good roll on. But honestly, Eyes of Tomorrow. But I know you can get like infinite ammo or something by just killing ads. But the truth is, who wants an ad clear rocket? If you want ad clear, you use a machine gun or something like that. Not really a rocket. Like it's so bad against single target DPS. It's honestly more. It's better to just run a machine gun that might be slightly worse at ad clear, but can actually do damage to things. I don't know, man. I honestly have no clue where to put it. I'm gonna put it B, but I actually have no clue where to put it. I don't think I've ever seen anybody run it either, besides in Gambit, which I played like very rarely. Ooh, I want this gun so bad. A Legend of Acreus. I saved up 240 spoils and I got Anarchy instead, which I regret because though Anarchy is iconic, it's not like super great right now. Um, but a Legend of Acreus is so cool, bro. It does insane damage against bosses you can get close to. So it can be S tier and it can be F tier. It just so encounter dependent. I don't think I can put it higher than like an A minus or a B plus because on like an encounter like the Witness, it's terrible. Or like Oryx. Oryx it can be pretty decent if you shoot the hand, but like it can be so good and so bad. I don't really see the value in putting it any higher than B plus. Terrible. Hmm. I don't have this one, right? And I actually have no clue where to put it. I'm just gonna make a tier for stuff I don't know where to put. What should I just do? No, I'm gonna do. I don't know, because I actually have zero clue where to put Teraba. Oh, what I do? Put this there, and I'm gonna keep. Put this far there. I only see it used in PvP. I mean, first of all, it's a submachine gun, which aren't the greatest right now. Like there's Calic mini tool and stuff that's always been pretty good, but I don't see that many people running submachine guns too much. They're not bad. They're not the best, but like they were a lot better before. But I don't see that many people using this. Like I don't know, man. I actually have no clue where to put it. I know it's good in PvP though. Ooh, Anarchy. I actually do have this one. I'm gonna put it like high B. I don't know, man. It's kind of been replaced by things like. But first of all, if you want to get a zone, use like lost signal, or like area denial frames. If you want to do DPS over time, you use like Wither Horde or you use Dragon's Breath or something like that. I don't know. It's a lot of its roles that used to be super special have been slowly been taken away, and it's still good, right? I just they nerfed it way too hard. Because honestly, I believe raid weapons should be OP. I don't think there should be a raid weapon less than A tier or maybe B tier. Because raid weapons and dungeon weapons, maybe dungeons could be lower, but raid weapons should be kinda OP, right? You don't want a raid weapon to be just as good as a normal weapon because they take so much more work. You should be able every like this should be the norm. Having like A tier or like high B tier. You shouldn't have raid weapons in D tier, C tier, or even like low B tier. They should all be good. Because I mean, they take so long to get, and I just what was I even talking about? Whatever. Which gun? Oh yeah, Anarchy. And it's just okay. It definitely was too broken, but it should be kind of broken. Not as broken as it was, but these weapons should be kind of broken. Not like required to use to beat anything, but like better than like just an exotic engram weapon. You know. Div. Div is I can't put it any lower than A tier. Just because I'm gonna put it like low A though. Just because it's still great. And unlike a weapon like uh Legend of Acreus, it's always good. It can definitely be better than like It can be better at times. Like Rogue, it's like basically required, and a lot of those bosses, it is pretty terrible. It's terrible at solo content, but when it's good, it's basically required. And it used to be S tier, not even low A, because it's definitely less required than it was after the nerf. Especially since like there's the rockets are the meta, and they're really easy to hit. And it's definitely like linears are still good and stuff, but rockets are so dominant right now. I can't put it any higher than low A. It can definitely be better, and it can definitely be worse though. Just depends. And I think that is all. Yeah. Let me double check. That's all, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.